We are back in the beautiful, beautiful Paris, Ohio for pass holder preview day, and I heard there's a theater opening, so might have to go see what the Maestro has in store for us.
Good luck.
Oh, I don't know if I've ever been more excited in my life. And we got the ushers. Ugh, they treat us so well. Oh my goodness. I don't know if this is a detail that anybody else would notice, but they redid this floor. Also, barring today, instead of going all the way up the exit like you used to, there will be a door to merge instead. I love the little casket coffin posters. Okay, we're gonna come away from the theater just a little bit to make our vlog. Again, I love that they have all the ushers walking around in costume. There's so many Easter eggs. Like, you definitely are gonna have to ride it a couple times to understand everything that's going on. That was a great start to my day, honestly, and the music is the Phantom Theater Encore music, like the Welcome to Our Theater, and without giving too many spoilers, I don't want to give too many spoilers, all your flashlights are a different color, so you know who's shooting what, and honestly, if anything, I think you can get too many points. I also rode by myself, so maybe if I had like 2 other people in there, it would be a little bit more like challenging, but they are very, very easy to hold. They work very well. There's in-box audio. It looks so nice in there, and there's like so much detail on the sets. The only thing I wish it was a little tad bit darker, and maybe that the animatronics talked more. And again, we had to have a lot of floor stops because, you know, wheelchair users or whatever reasons. So I'm definitely curious to ride it some more times and get a very, very fleshed out opinion on it. But my first impression, they knocked it out of the park. They did exactly what they needed to do with this, and yeah. All right, it's Sunday. I did not do the entirety of opening weekend, but I did go back and ride Phantom Theater again after my initial ride. And okay, first, before I forget, they gave these out on opening day, little keychains for the inaugural performance of Phantom Theater's Reopening Nightmare. Yeah, I read it again, and I think after my first ride, I was like, oh, you know, this is really good, and I'm very happy with what they did. I would tweak a few things, but then I went and read it again later, and I was like, oh, okay, they didn't have the sound turned all the way up, and then the heat wasn't on in the boiler room, and so after those little things, I was like, wow, actually, they did do a really, really good job with this. I just so happened to have not had, like, I didn't have everything in my first ride, and then my second ride I got to like sit there and look for all the little Easter eggs, and there's so many nods to like Kings Island past, and especially like they reference the show, and like I may or may not be watching Phantom Theater Encore right now, and the original ride, and just so many Easter eggs. And like I noticed in one scene that there's like a little Maestro 3D render for his model now, and yeah, there's so many little Easter eggs, and they really did knock it out of the park with this. And I wanted to come back and be like, my initial reaction is not all my thoughts, because when I wrote it again later, I was like, actually, this was really, really good. And then when I wrote it with people, I was like, oh, actually, it is a little bit harder to max out your score. But this ride works really well as you can either play the game or you don't, and it just, like, you know, it works so well either way. So congrats to Sally Dark Eyes, and congrats to the Kings Island. This looked really, really good, and I'm so happy. And I got some merch, and I also got the FOF 30 shirt, which I don't know where that's at in this video. I think that's after this section, but in case you're wondering, I did get the FOF 30 shirt, and I got the Playbill stylized Phantom Theater shirt. So there's so much good merch out there, and there's not enough money in the world. So of course we gotta go check out Phantom Theater merch. I love the little themed window. I think my favorite is the playbill. And then the purple tie-dye. How much is this? Not as bad as I thought. Warm, not soft, but warm. FOF is 30. Oh. This looks so good. This looks so good. Okay. Obviously, Phantom. We finally got backlot merch and a FOF and a Vertigo. Okay. Oh, and these are so good too. I probably need the Diamondback one for sure, and maybe the Orion one. And these are so. Everything's so good. Actually, I'm a little offended there's no FOF one for this, but the bats is definitely a need. Okay, I absolutely never come up here, but I wanted to see if it was caged in at the top like at King's Dominion. That's literally the only reason I came up here. Also, I don't think I ever come up to the very top tower, so it feels shorter. First Coney barbecue of the season. Ugh, and it's a fresh pan of mac and cheese. So excited. Okay, I'm waiting for Elizabeth to appear in a full Thuzy walk behind me so that we can get on FOF. I didn't get to ride FOF when I was at King's Dominion a couple weeks ago, and I was so very upset about it. But, you know, it's only right that I ride our FOF first and then go back and ride their FOF, because as much as I love Doppel FOF, you know, my one true love is FOF. And just like that, Thuzy sprint, Thuzy. This is a full-blown Thuzy. The chest tubes are so creepy with no lights on in them, and I kind of love it. Welcome back, Monster. Okay, I didn't want one of these because I was disturbed by how orange it was, and I don't like mango, but like, then my sons both got mango. Enough. It is.
Gavin Productions, I really appreciate if you could, sorry if I ruined the shot. Please subscribe to my channel, YouTube, Gavin Productions, no spaces. Twitter, it's probably also Gavin Productions. I technically have an Instagram. I've not posted on it yet. I just made the account.
I can't believe we got the Gavin Productions leading us to dinner. So the unfortunate part about eating close to the restaurant closed is you run out of food, so I had to get steak burrito bowl, but like, it's so Enrique's and it's great. Yeah, this castle looks so pretty at night. It always has, but like, dang. Also, it's 9 p.m. This is still all the way out to Peanut Show Place. So, people are definitely excited, as they should be. Good work. It might be a really minor thing, but over the last couple of years, I've noticed that Kings Island keeps revamping their gift shops. And I think the Kings Island Essentials looks really nice. Like, I hated that gift shop before. And it looks great now. They just redid this one, what, last year? Hi, Gavin. And yeah, so I think that's a nice little touch. And I hope that they continue to do that.
You want to talk personally?
I don't know. He just called me out of nowhere.
You should have accepted it. I would have talked to him.
That would have been funny.
If he does it again, I'll accept it.
Okay.
Accept it and I'll talk to you.
Okay, that's the end of my night here at Kings Island. Pass holder preview. Amazing. Honestly, probably like the best pass holder preview day that I've had since I started coming 5 years ago. So, yeah. We'll see if those two vlogs are one when this video ends. So, I'll see y'all later. So we're at before park open and they're already up into the Peanut Show Place. So good luck. Okay, so we did more off work on the Beast in the off season. Also, the fast lane queue is now rerouted through the building instead of all the way through the exit. That does get rid of some of the traffic jam, which is very nice as an ADA user. Yeah, honestly, the retrack work by the, like, at the beginning of the ride is really, really good. Very, very, very smooth. She feels a lot better than she did. So, yeah, long live the Beast Reign of Terror. Foff. I swear it's a different day. So it may or may not be raining a little bit now. Alright, so it is day 2 at the park, and it is rainy. So for being opening day, it's actually pretty dead. Also, Phantom Theater has like a 3-hour long wait. So that's probably eating most of the crowds. Everything is under a 15-minute wait right now, except for Flight of Fear and Phantom Theater. Flight of Fear is probably at about an hour, but everything else is, it's a great day. And if you don't mind the rain in your eyes, it's a great time to get some laps in, honestly. You know, besides the rain, we've gotten so much done today. Like, I was just going through and out into my log ride before I get too far into the day and forget what I've done. And I did Diamondback twice, East twice, Foff, Orion. We just got off of Queen City. Oh, I forgot to add that to my log ride. What else did we do? We did Raid Racer, we've ate, and the park opened at 10. So I feel like we've done a good bit.
Forever. We'll be here for like 30 seconds.
They didn't want me to see the geese.
No.
He walked right in front of me. I'm really confused by the fact that the vehicles on the, but we got the seats over here. Can we reopen? I'm missing Vertifoff. It's like tradition. So, well, we have done pretty much the whole park, and we're just trying to find things to do until the Beast Night Ride. We get up to the top of the September's, we're about to board, goes down. We get on Linus launchers, gets up in the air, comes right back down. I just don't think we're allowed to ride anything the rest of the night now. It's okay.
I'm just gonna get that whole cake.
No, I want the whole cake.
Here.
That looks so good.
You're in the video. Guys, 200 likes on this video. I buy a whole cake and I have to eat it all in one video.
In one bite.
Yeah. One video.
Okay. These water bottles are really cute. And the shirt. Annual train ride. Gavin, how was your first Beast Night Ride?
So I understand it now. I didn't understand it. Now I understand it.
Yeah, I've never looked somebody look more satisfied when they got off the
Like
ride.
the biggest smile on my face getting off that ride. That was worth the 4 hours. Like if I were to drive here for 4 hours just to ride the Beast one time at night, I think I would be satisfied.
Yeah. Okay, that ends our opening weekend here. Live, laugh, off. Have a good one.